Hello, it's Eric here, and so this is my series of videos on the biggest philosophical ideas. And so for the background music, I've chosen Cassiopeia, which is a Japanese fusion rock band from the 1980s. And then, yeah, so if you have been following my videos, then today's video should be about skepticism, yeah, because I have been doing a series of videos on epistemology. That means the acquisition of knowledge, yeah. And so we have covered rationalism, we have covered empiricism, and so therefore, in the linear order, the next topic should be skepticism, you know. But skepticism is a very boring subject, you know, and even though it's a main topic in philosophy, but I'm just gonna skip it, you know, because well, you know, it's my video series, you know, I can do whatever I want, yeah, and so you know, I'm very itching to actually get to the next philosophical idea, which is the Gettier problem, you know. And the Gettier problem basically is one of the biggest problems in epistemology. That means it's one of the biggest topics in the philosophical discussion of the acquisition of knowledge, you know. That means how do you know you have acquired a knowledge? How do you know that you know something, you know? And so therefore, in order to understand the Gettier problem, we have to know what is the definition of knowledge, you know, in philosophy, you know. And so traditionally, the definition of knowledge in philosophy is that you have to pass what they call the JTB test, you know. So if something passes the JTB test, and then that can be classified as a knowledge, yeah. So what happens with the JTP is JTP stands for justified true belief, you know. So therefore, if I hold a belief and my belief is true and it's justified, then it will be then according to classical philosophy, then my justified true belief will be classified as a knowledge, you know. And so let me give you an example, yeah. So let's say, for example, I'm a Bedouin, you know. That means I'm a nomad living in the desert, yeah. So these are supposed to be sand dunes, and this is the horizon, yeah. And as you know, the most urgent problem if you're a Bedouin is you know, where do you find water, you know. And so therefore the most scarce resource in the desert is you know, of course, is water. And so therefore it is absolutely important to know where to find water if you live as a Bedouin, yeah, in the desert, yeah. So therefore, let's say, for example, over the years I have acquired the knowledge that you know, the best way to find the source of water is you know, to look at the surrounding environment. You know, like if I can see some shrubs and trees or grass and things like that, then that is very likely that you know, there will be water in the same vicinity, yeah, like a pond or something, yeah. And so this knowledge is you can consider that to be a justified true belief, yeah, because it is justified because over many years I have acquired the experience that whenever I look for water, I look for, you know, shrubs and trees and grass, and inevitably there will be water in the surrounding area, you know. And then so that's the my approach to finding water is justified, so therefore my belief is justified. And it is also true because you know, I acquired this experience over many years of trial and error, you know. So therefore, most of the time, you know, I say 95% of the time, whenever I see shrubs and trees and grass, and then there will be water in the surrounding vicinity, you know. So therefore, it is also true, you know, that you know, this is also true. Yeah, that means whenever I see trees and shrubs and grass, and then there will be water in the nearby area. Yeah, so this is a true belief. That means my belief that there is water next to trees and shrubs and grass, my belief is true, and it's also justified, you know, because that's my experience, you know, most of the time, yeah. So therefore, my knowledge of how to find water is a justified true belief, yeah. And that is in fact the classical definition of knowledge, you know. So how do you know knowledge? How do you know certain things? Well, you subject your knowledge to a JTB test. If your knowledge, if that thing passes the JTB test, then that something is considered to be is classified as knowledge, you know. But then, but that's the classical definition, you know. And so of course, modern philosophers, you know, they try to poke holes into this classical definition. And one of the most important discoveries in modern philosophy is by an American philosopher by the name of Simon Gettier, and he poked really a lot of holes into this classical definition of knowledge, And so I think we should stop here, and then I'll continue with the definition of the Gettier problem in terms of the acquisition of knowledge in the next video. Yeah, all right, I'll see you then. Bye.